20 old movies. This is Buzzfeed, by the way. The 20 old movies that had surprisingly woke moments. Surprisingly woke, you guys. Oh my God. OMG. Surprisingly woke. Jurassic Park actually holds up. What? Mississippi Masala. I don't know what that is, so we're not bothering with that. Fern Gully, 1992. Because greedy human beings will always lend a hand with the destruction of this worthless jungle land. It's all about saving the planet, saving the rainforest, and a way human activity affects ecosystems. Can you believe? Like, I'm literally reading a fucking article on BuzzFeed where they're literally shocked and astonished that people in 1992 actually gave a fuck about the environment. They're actually shocked and astonished that environmentalism wasn't invented by their generation. Like, holy, what? You mean people in 1992 could identify the fucking way in which humans took the earth for fucking granted? Holy shit. Some Like It Hot, 1959. None of that sugar. No guy is worth it. Let's see. I don't know this movie, so I'm not sure. Let's read the caption here. It's about these two men who are in trouble with the mafia, so they run away and disguise themselves as women. It's really funny and has lots of great moments, like when the men found out how women are treated and sexually harassed every day. Very non-problematic and a great movie. Highly recommend. Okay. The Great Dictator. Yeah, I mean, the speech at the end of the fucking Great Dictator is awesome. That's true. Heathers. I saw Heathers. I don't know what the fuck. I know it's like a cult classic, and a lot of people really love that fucking movie and all that. But I gotta say, maybe it's just because I don't have that nostalgia for it. But or maybe it's just it's too built up in my fucking like by other people in my life or some shit. But I never fucking. I didn't see what fucking got so special about the fucking thing. I don't know. Controversial opinion, so stay with me here. It came out in the late 80s, and on the surface, it seems like a dark comedy, but if you look into it, it actually deals with mental health, toxic relationships, both romantic and platonic, the dangers of toxic masculinity, and martyrdom amongst teenagers. Yeah. It does all that. That's... Wait. That's what the dark comedy deals with. These are not like the stuff he's talking about is not like hidden subtext in Heathers. It's literally just the fucking text of the film. I don't know what the fuck he's... It's not some like hidden thing that you gotta like put on your woke goggles, y'all. Look at it through this new lens. It's like, it's already there. It's right there in the fucking very text of the film. The Devil and Miss Jones, 1941 is... I don't know. I'm just gonna skip the ones I'm not familiar with. If I don't know the movie. Okay, I've seen this. When Harry Met Sally pretty much started the romantic comedy genre as we know of it today. So, but don't hold that against it. It's actually all right. I just didn't want to sleep with you, and you had to write it off as a character flaw instead of dealing with the possibility it might have something to do with you. What's the statute of limitations on apologies? Okay. The movie was realistic. Their love for each other didn't happen overnight or in a few weeks, but over 12 years. They were truly friends who cared and respected each other, and no toxic relationships at all. Yeah, because it's totally unrealistic that people fall in love quickly sometimes. There's nothing unrealistic about the idea that two people are just fucking hot for each other right out of the fucking gate. Now, should that be an expectation in society? Probably not. But also, 12 years of courtship, that's like some fucking crazy puritanical level shit. Like, okay, I mean, that's cool if that happens naturally, but that shouldn't be an expectation placed on people that they got to be friends for 12 years before they can stick the pee-pee in the fucking hoo-hoo or whatever the fuck. Gentleman's Agreement, don't know it. I don't know that one. Don't know it. I've seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She kicks ass and calls men out. Wow. That's enough to be woke. Just like, yeah, she's a chick and she kicks ass. How come Alien isn't on this? Okay. Yeah, is this on here just for this line? The whole woman inherits the earth line? It absolutely reverses almost every gender norm in movies at that time. Alan was the one protecting the children, while Ellie was off rescuing people and evading raptors. Ian was the one on duty in a sultry pose with the shirt open. It's one of the most famous examples of an anti-capitalist message in a film. You know what? That's all correct. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This was shot near where my mom grew up, and actually people from her high school were extras in this movie at the time she was going to school there. There's a part where like a hot girl like falls into a dude's bedroom somehow through some like fucking wacky contrivance, and the dude is like at his bedside praying for like a girlfriend or whatever, and then the girl just like falls in his bed through like a window or some shit, and he's like, thank you. That was apparently someone who my mom went to school with, if you know the fucking movie. Little useless fact for you. I told you to tell Mike to pay for it. Why didn't you tell him? Linda, he didn't show up. That little prick. Hear me out. Win. Spoiler alert. What's all this hear me out shit? Like, oh my God, like I'm gonna fucking blow your mind with this one. Damone fails to show up. You know what this whole fucking I don't even want to hear the justification for this, but you know what this whole fucking list really is, and why I pulled it, and why I think it's fucking funny, is this idea that like these people from this fucking generation, these fucking Gen Zers or whatever the fuck they're called, or like the younger millennials than me even, this idea that these fuckers are like some kind of, like they invented fucking being woke. You know? Yeah, I know you guys maybe were the ones who started using the term and shit, but like, there have been people of like conscience and like who care about the environment and like oppressed minority. Like everyone fucking has cared about that shit. There's been, not everyone, but there's been people who've cared about that shit for like all of history. It wasn't something that you guys invented. The struggle didn't begin in your fucking generation. It's been going on for quite some fucking time. All this list really does is show how fucking ignorant you are of fucking history. You know? Pretty stupid shit. But we're not going to hold that against BuzzFeed. Oh, big butts popping up on stream are offending me because they're unattainable representation of the female body. They're not unobtainable. I did an episode of Deep Fat Fried where we talked all about butt surgeries. And that is obtainable. You can even get a fucking black market butt surgery where some chick injects rubber cement in your butt to get a big fucking bouncy booty like that. Now, there are some side effects, possibly. You could die. But, you know, hey, it's worth it for that big butt. I think we all agree on that.